I don't know if any other fruit actually has this or not, but mango has a strange emotional connect with our childhood. Handpickd only buys after you place your order. Order whatever the fuck you want till midnight. Add in your cart. It'll come to your house before 7 o'clock in the morning.
And it's such an intuitive insight, right? Milk used to come in our houses.
Correct.
Newspapers used to come.
So the Handpickd name was given by me because it's exactly what the product is. When a person is buying fruits and vegetables, you're actually handpicking stuff. The working positioning for Handpickd is that it's a brand for people who want the freshest fruits and vegetables delivered to their house in the most convenient way possible. So we went full macro, and that became the visual language.
Welcome to yet another episode of This Living Room. So, Bo, I have one question.
Just one.
Just one.
Okay.
What's keeping you busy these days?
What's keeping me busy these days? A lot of things. Marketing with Bo, where I'm teaching. I introduced a new course. Then normal client work. But there's a very interesting business that is actually keeping me very busy, which is called Handpickd. Have you heard of Handpickd?
Of course I have.
Have you ever shopped from Handpickd?
No. But I have heard of them.
Where do you normally buy your fruits and vegetables from?
I don't buy any of these things.
Your house doesn't consume fruits and vegetables?
House does. I am not involved in the...
Who buys?
I don't know.
Okay.
I am not involved in these purchase decisions.
You have no idea also?
No.
So thirsty today, huh?
I like to keep very separate boundaries as to what I'm involved in, what I'm
But
not.
it's very strange because it's you and your mom living in the house. How do you not know where fruits and vegetables comes from?
I just don't.
Okay. Anyway, so Handpickd is a fruits and vegetables brand. Fresh fruits and... Fresh is an understatement. Freshest.
Freshest
And
fruit?
if Ivy was here, I would have asked her to weigh in on this. But freshest, like the freshest fruits and vegetables. Now,
Okay. Tell me more.
tell me why I'm saying freshest. I didn't know this was the freshest. Okay, actually, let me go a few steps back. So this business is being built by Anant, Nitin and Sahil.
Okay.
I know these three people from Milk Basket. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Anant was...
Hey,
Anant,
you made me speak to Anant as well, right? I had a conversation with him.
when?
It was a while back, few months back.
For Handpickd.
I think for that's how I know
For
Handpickd.
Handpickd.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, so I've worked on Milk Basket when we launched in Gurgaon, then Faridabad, then Bangalore. And this guy's crazy. He's nuts.
But let me tell you one thing about Milk Basket. I know people who are fanatic about Milk Basket.
Yeah.
Like Vishay being one of them. Regular purchasers, Milk Basket, swore by the platform.
Yeah.
Crazy
So
love.
Milk Basket actually, so Anant is known for one thing. He comes and changes the game. That's what Anant does. Okay. What he did with Milk Basket was that he was the first person who said, look, you order till midnight, order whatever the fuck you want till midnight, add in your wallet, add in your cart. You don't have to check out, nothing you have to do. It'll come to your house before 7 o'clock in the morning. It'll be outside your door. No doorbell ringing, nothing. It'll just be outside your door.
And it's such an intuitive insight, right? Milk used to come in our houses.
Correct.
Somebody would come and deliver milk.
Correct.
Newspapers used to come. So that behavior.
So actually, with Milk, I had a long debate with him during Milk Basket days. I was very vehemently opposed to the idea of calling it Milk Basket because Milk Basket had a lot more stuff.
Sure.
Milk was the lowest product available,
Yeah.
right? So I was just skeptical of the fact that, why would you call it Milk Basket when there's so much more available there?
But give me an example of what name you had in mind?
I don't remember right now.
Randomly. What would you have called it? As in some arbid name, right? Like a Zomato or something. Which doesn't mean anything.
Either that was one route or the other route was the stuff where everything's available, like whatever, cart, whatever.
Yeah.
No,
but the anchorage, to that purchase moment with milk is so high.
Yeah, but then...
It doesn't really matter because...
No, but the perception... Okay, so from a brand acquisition perspective, when someone hears the word Milk Basket, they think it's a milk brand.
Not a milk delivery brand, but like a dairy brand. Is that what it is?
No, even if it's a milk delivery brand,
Okay.
they don't know. So that for me was a deterrent for people coming on the platform.
Sure. I understand where you're coming from.
Which is why I wanted the name changed. Anyway, but Milk Basket did phenomenally well. And then Anant and so Sahil and Nitin, all of them met at Milk Basket.
Got it.
They exited and they started Handpickd. The reason I keep saying Handpickd has the freshest fruits and vegetables, there's a reason why. You know why? let's assume that you buy your vegetables from, let's say, Blinkit or what do you call it, Zepto or
The Shuffle store downstairs under the...
no, I'm not talking about Shuffle. The quick commerce players.
Got it. Blinkit, Instamart, Zepto.
Do you know the supply chain? How it actually comes to you? I had no idea. I got to know about it recently. I had no idea. Okay, so harvesting happens every day.
Yeah.
Yeah. From harvesting, it comes to Azadpur Mandi.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. The first people who come to Azadpur Mandi are the hotel chains.
Correct.
They get first dibs. Okay. So they come, take whatever their demand is, and they walk away. Next is everyone else. Okay.
Sure.
Big brands, small brands, whatever. Then they come. Now, brands like Blinkit, Zepto, Swiggy, all of these, Instamart, all of these, they are projecting for next day's demand.
Yeah.
Okay, so for example, let's say if I'm Swiggy, I'm projecting that I'm going to need 5 tons of potatoes, 7 tons of onions, whatever, right? Okay. So let's say that I have a total of 20 tons that I think will be what people will be ordering the next day.
Yeah.
Okay. I go and buy 20 tons and I come.
Yeah.
Okay. I come and where does it go? It goes to a dark store. Yeah. You know the halat of dark stores. It's not great. Dark stores are not great places to store fresh fruits and vegetables. First of all, anyway.
Probably not. I don't know.
Okay. Now, 20 tons I've accounted for. 20 tons has come to a dark store. It's possible that 20 tons, when it says that not available, what does it mean? It means that it's not there in a dark store anymore.
Correct.
That's what it means, right? When it says available, it means it's there in a dark store. Now, what happens if out of 20 tons that I've estimated, I only sell 18 tons? What happens to the 2 tons? It's there?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, the next day, I'm again doing projections.
Yeah.
Correct? 2 tons is left.
I buy 18.
I buy 18. Okay. I buy 18 or I buy 16 or I buy 20.
Whatever the number
whatever the number is. Now, the 2 tons which are there, it's all getting mixed up together.
Yeah.
So, when someone orders on day 2, you don't know whether what you're getting is fresh, yesterday's harvest, or what you're getting is 4 days harvest, or what you're getting is 7 days harvest. You have no idea.
Sure.
Which is why, okay, so this is what happens with quick commerce. What happens with Handpickd? Handpickd only buys after you place your order. It's like milk basket.
So there's better demand estimation. Okay.
There's no estimation.
No, as in I place an order today, I'll get it tomorrow, right?
Yeah, there's no estimation.
So exactly. So I exactly know that
I have
orders worth 10 tons.
Correct. I have orders for 10 tons. I go to the mandi. I pick up orders for 10 tons. Straight from the mandi, I come deliver to your house. Right? So there's a place where the packing happens and everything. But the time between pick up from mandi and delivery to your house is about 2 to 3 hours.
Whatever, same day, let's assume.
But no, it's not just same day. It's the number of hours. So it's fresh as fuck because it's yesterday's harvest.
Bro, coming from Azadpur to, let's say, somebody on Extension Road, if I just drove directly, is 2 hours, right?
No. Obviously, it's not straight from the farm.
So it's 4. No, Azadpur Mandi to, let's say, if I was living on Extension Road, it's a 2-hour journey directly by car non-stop.
Yeah.
In between, take up, packing, sifting, then sorting. So 4
hours.
5 hours.
Yeah.
Got it.
Okay. Now, because there's no projection happening, what you're ordering for is exactly what you're getting. That's number 1. Number 2 is that they have a picker team, which means that suppose you want semi-ripe bananas, yeah, and you want, let's say, ripe tomatoes. Okay, there's someone there who's picking up semi-ripe bananas and picking up ripe tomatoes.
Sure.
It's customization to that level, which is why the stuff that you get on Handpickd is like crazy fresh. Crazy fresh. So you could pick up essentially 2 lemons if you want. You could pick up ripe, semi-ripe, unripe, raw, whatever. That's up to you. But it'll give you exactly what you've ordered for.
So I understand. And I'm sure they're selling other things as well, right? Milk and breads. And can I add other things to the cart?
Right now it's fresh fruits and vegetables. There's paneer. And spices are going to be coming in.
So if I have to equate it to milk basket, if I know what I want and if I want it regularly, and then on top of that I have niche requirements, this is a good place to be, right? But if I want something right now,
It's not
if
for
it's
you.
unplanned, then it's not.
It's not for you. If you want something unplanned, it's not for you. Although there's another business that they've started which is addressing that concern as well.
Which is the regular quick commerce kind of piece.
Minus the dark store.
Sure, whichever the back-end logistics the consumer doesn't care about.
Yeah.
But it
Correct. It's
15-minute delivery.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So something
15
like
to 20 minutes, whatever it is.
whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's that.
Interesting. So tell me what you are doing for them. As in that's the cool part. As in the business model is one.
So Anand called me, I think, almost a year back, maybe, no, not even a year back, couple of years back, and told me about this idea that he had. Okay, and so the three of them, Anand, Sahil, Nitin, and I met. In fact, it was here. The conversation took place right here.
In this living room.
In this living room. And Ivy was also there. Anyway, so we spoke about this. He said, this is an idea I've been playing with. I want to do this. And it's okay, fuck, this is nuts. Like, how would you even pull this off? So he said, don't worry about that. Let's first think of a name.
Yeah.
So the handpicked name was given by me.
Got it.
Because it's exactly what the product is.
Yeah, for
Okay,
sure.
and when you're buying, when a person is buying fruits and vegetables, you're actually handpicking stuff, because that's exactly what people do. They're picky, finicky, right? You pick up something, keep it, right? So and people want that.
Or if you're like me who doesn't know anything, then you just ask, "Bhaiya, aap bata do kya acha hai?"
Correct. And that bhaiya will look and say, ye fresh.
Yeah.
But he could be taking you for a ride, yeah. So the handpicked name was done, and then so that the first branding exercise was done about 2 years back.
But how are you thinking about the brand? Tell me a little bit about that.
No, so I'll tell you. So the first branding exercise was done 2 years back, and then our engagement finished. It ended with the branding exercise.
Yeah.
Then over a period of 2 months, the brand also grew. It got a lot of funding. A lot of people got interested with the growth of the brand. Then now we've come back now to the brand once again to scale the brand from how are we planning new acquisitions for the brand? What kind of stuff are we going to be doing to position this brand now? From a positioning standpoint, there are people. So, okay, I think Zomato has started this trend, and a lot of brands followed suit from there, where it's like, oh, we want to be quirky, funny, this, that, whatever, right? Now, I was very clear, like, look, this is a serious brand. This is not a funny, quirky brand. This brand is solving an actual problem, and it's giving you, like, think of it like if Tata Steel were to get into this business. That's the kind of efficiency that these guys are following. Okay. And we started building out, and not Tata Steel serious, but not Zomato either. Like it was stark. The language was not frilly. It was not funny. It was not witty. It was very, very to the point, very simple. Everyone would understand. And maybe in the podcast, I'll show a couple of pieces that we've done for it. So that kind of logic was playing.
So articulate the positioning for me. As in, what is the positioning that is the working positioning today?
The working positioning for Handpickd is that it's a brand for people who want the freshest fruits and vegetables delivered to their house in the most convenient way possible.
And how are you thinking about new consumer acquisition? As in, which kind of consumer do you think is the most likely to convert? What are you saying to them?
So it's a broad base, honestly. It's not a niche audience because it's fruits and vegetables. It's a mass category by itself. Right?
The pricing is premium, right? As in,
no, it's actually not.
It's the same. As in, you could buy. So forget the freshness, but the prices at Safal or Blinkit or
at par. So the prices also. So maybe on Tuesday this will be 2 rupees more. On Wednesday
so
it will be 2 rupees less.
Depending on market prices. Right? If the mandi price is up, so they are up.
So what this is solving for is actually the freshness part and the convenience part. By convenience, I mean that look, when you're going to a Safal, you're actually having to leave the house, go there.
Fair. Understood. Yeah. Which is the promise of all e-commerce, right? Which is
correct, but it's not as convenient as 10 minutes. So you see, if you want it quick, you're not going to get good.
Well, debatable, but yeah, okay.
No, I mean, proved through the...
No, like by your example as well, right? As in the probability of you getting like yesterday's produce
is very high.
Well, then the demand estimation is probably going very wrong, which is unlikely, by the way, right? Because with the data models these guys are working with, it's very unlikely they are messing up demand estimation that badly. Okay, so
but it's in the mix.
So let's assume 10-20% chances, but 80% you'll still get same day produced by them as well, right? As in that's going to happen.
Depends what time you order for your fresh fruits and vegetables as well. So
but
there are a lot of factors.
There is probability, but it's not like every time you're getting ordered.
No, but also for sure.
Yeah.
But there's a because we used to buy. So earlier we used to go to Vepakendra every weekend. to buy from this place. I forget the name of this place. It wasn't Shuffle, it was something else. And then for emergency situations, we would use Blinkit and stuff like that. But there's a stark quality difference between the quick commerce and this. Stark quality difference.
Sure.
Right? So now, for example, we're working on a mango campaign because summer's here. We're working on a mango campaign. Right? Now, the whole thing of the mango campaign is that mangoes have this, I don't know if any other fruit actually has this or not, but mango has a strange emotional connect with our childhood.
Massive.
Does any other fruit have that?
No, it's only mango. So I'll tell you, there are multiple layers of the connection as well, okay? As in for me, because I grew up in a place, small town MP, where mango used to grow, okay? So there's this emotional connection of us as kids going and breaking mangoes from the tree, eating the raw mango with salt, right? So that's one connection. Then putting that mango in a bucket and that cooling down, and then that is a second connection.
Yeah. Why would people put mango in a bucket?
It cools it down. Apparently, mango is supposed to have tasir bolte hain usko. So the tasir of the mango is heat. So you put it so that you eliminate.
Yeah, I know, because people used to say, well, if you eat too many mangoes, you get bronos and acne and all that.
I don't know whether it's true, but that's common practice. But that's how it's done.
Yeah.
But you're right. Mango probably, I don't know. I think in India, I don't know. Other countries might have something else. But because of its seasonal nature, and I think also because of the variety in which it comes, right? Every region has its own. So, like if you go to Lucknow, right? Maliabadi mango is people will kill you if you say there's a better mango than Maliabadi, right? And somebody will like the Dasahri.
Yeah.
Talk to anybody from the West, and they'll be like,
it's very similar with biryani as well, huh?
Same thing with biryani.
Yeah.
And in the South, it's crazy with biryani. Like Hyderabad and Bangalore and Chennai, everybody is like, even you guys. Calcutta biryani.
Very aggressive over.
Very aggressive word. Yeah, so there is some emotional connection with mango. You're right.
But I was trying to think, is there no other fruit that gives us this kind of emotion? Chiku.
Hate chiku.
You hate chiku.
No, nothing. Nothing I can think of.
Nothing, no?
No.
It was so strange. Yeah, but anyway, so the whole thing that we're playing on for mango is this connection that we had with childhood. And the fact is that we had this connection in our childhood, and as we grew, that connection also started to wither away, right? It's not the same emotion that we had. That emotion is a much more grown-up emotion now.
Sure.
Yeah, it's not that childlike, that juice dripping from hands wala emotion, right?
And how are you linking it back to freshness?
Because that's a quality of freshness. So visually, it's a quality of freshness, right?
Okay.
So first of all, picking the mango from the tree is hand picking, right?
Understood.
So, and then the juice falling, all of that. So that's it, the whole texture, the quality. And so visually, we've actually done something, I think, which is spectacular, which is, if you look at the fruits and vegetables category, and we did this, okay, very interesting exercise. I always do this with any new brand that I work on. Fruits and vegetables category, okay? You scan 20, 30 brands. Performance marketing campaigns, what they're saying on social, what appears on Google, whatever.
Yeah.
Put everything on one slide. Big basket, milk basket, Swiggy, Instamart, whatever, all of that. Yeah, local vegetables.
I know where you're going with this because I'm smiling.
Now, on that slide, if you look at that slide long enough, you're going to see patterns emerge.
Yep.
Yeah? One pattern that emerged visually and agnostic, milk basket didn't have this pattern. We broke that pattern with milk basket. Anyway, but milk basket also back then wasn't the fresh fruits and vegetables. It wasn't built on that. Was this visual? You've seen this. It's a collection of fruits and vegetables,
right?
Which is against a like a plain background.
Yeah.
Either plain background or there's use of green, because green is equal to freshness. Every single.
It's like a basket of fruits.
Either paper bag fruits or basket fruits or just a bunch. Yeah. This visual has become a blind spot for the category now.
Yeah.
Now, if I'm a new brand and I'm showing this visual, and this is what Handpickd was doing till a while back before we came on board.
Just stay on this, okay? I'll tell you another quick check that I do when I do these kind of scans. Can I replace the logo and not notice the difference?
Yeah.
Okay? And like skincare, classic example.
Yeah, absolutely.
Skincare creators
we did an episode on category codes.
Yeah. So exactly that, right? Replace the logo and see whether, and then you just kind of very immediately figure out, this is all the same.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So then we said, okay, you know what? ये तो नहीं करना है. Easy to say this, difficult to execute. Okay, cool. ये नहीं करना तो क्या करना है?
Yeah.
Okay. So remember, our thinking came from quality. We said the freshest quality. That was our overarching thought. And we said, okay, we are going to build communication around quality. How do you show quality? What do people do when they pick up fruits and vegetables? What do people actually do? They
look and smell.
Yeah, they bring it close. Okay, and it's the distance is about this much.
Yeah.
Okay. So we said, okay, is there a way to
Probably
show this
touching
visually?
as well, dirty.
Yeah. So we went full macro. Instead of going out,
Zoomed in
we
shot.
went not just zoomed in. This is where AI also played a part. Okay. We used AI to take out the texture of each fruit and vegetable. So, for example, the tiny the nodes on a mango, the droplet of an apple, so like insanely tight. Okay, and that became the visual language.
No, but is it top shot of a person holding it here?
No. There's no
human being.
No, there's no human being. It's just. It's not a bunch of fruits and vegetables.
It's a single.
It's either a single or double, whatever. It doesn't matter. But it's like you can't even see the entirety of the picture.
But you can figure out the texture, as in you can see the grains.
You can figure out what fruit or what vegetable it is.
Got it.
But it's super fucking close. And so now this visual language has now been has been carried forward on Meta for performance, social.
Very cool.
Print ads that
I have a question. As in, I've been thinking about this, right? I think consumer acquisition here must be very difficult, huh?
It is.
Yeah, as in,
because you're destroying a habit.
No, more than so. I think the habit part is not the problem.
Habit part is the biggest problem
in consumer acquisition. The habit
in this category.
The habit of what?
The habit of buying fruits and vegetables from where you're used to buying them from.
Yeah, which is true across all e-commerce, right? As in, you're talking about a category problem. I think a lot of quick commerce is already.
No, I'm not talking about a category problem. I'm talking specifically about fruits and vegetables. So, okay,
Sure.
there are two kinds of consumers today.
I'll come to that, okay? So, but I'll tell you where the larger issue is, right? And I understand where you're going with this, which is why I'm kind of cutting you right now. The use case is so dimensionalized, right? And while everybody whom you say said, oh, we like fresh fruits and vegetables, right? The ability to discern between something which is 100% fresh versus 90% is going to become tangibly very difficult for consumers.
But you think it's 90% versus 100%. It's not. Anyone who's used Handpickd.
No, which is agreed. I'm saying post-purchase, right?
Post-purchase,
I'm talking consumer acquisition.
Yeah.
So I'll tell you
trial is a huge part of brand acquisition.
So I'll tell you what, I think one thing Handpickd did in our condo was that they gave they put a basket in front of our house. It had three things. One apple, one guava, something, I don't remember what, but something else, right? So I get that, right? Because then if somebody who's discerning will tangibly understand,
Correct.
oh, this apple looks different.
Yeah.
Right? But digital consumer acquisition where the consumption experience happens post, right? Post acquisition. Downloading a new app, setting up a new habit versus where I am more or less convinced.
Yeah. It's very hard.
It's an uphill battle.
It's very hard. It's very hard. So what makes it easier are essentially two things. A category like this will always be offer led. That is going to be your key player in the acquisition game. Now, how innovative can you make those offers is up to you, but it is going to be offer led. Whether it's a 200
the first time purchase is
so whether it's a 200 rupee wallet like preloaded, or you buy 1,000 rupees and you get 2,000 rupees free, whatever the offer is, that's number one. That's always going to be there. Okay. The other thing that is up to us to engineer is how the communication looks. My sense is that, look, as a consumer, you're seeing 500 ads of 500 brands doing the same thing, right? If you see an ad which breaks through,
which is true for all advertising.
Correct. That's the first step. Second step is offer. Now, nail on the coffin is the trial. So all of these three have to work together.
So you think it's sticky. If I'm able to acquire, then the stickiness is high.
Correct.
I think it's an uphill battle, man. It's a very tough battle. As in given. So I'll tell you how behavior is shifted, right? As in sitting at home, there's a need store. We live in Tower E. Below Tower B, there's a need store, right? I can call on the intercom and get the guy to deliver. I've just stopped bothering, right? And whenever I need stuff, I just open the app and I just order, because then when I pick up the phone and call.
Which is what I'm saying. So there are a couple of consumers, right?
Yeah.
For everything, there are a couple of consumers.
So the discerning, right?
The discerning consumer is our consumer.
So see,
and there are more discerning people than you think.
Is it?
Yeah.
I would say that also.
That's a huge number.
Yeah.
That's a huge number. Every house, your mom is a discerning consumer.
But she's never come back and said, and maybe it's an awareness issue, she doesn't know Handpickd exists, right? But and off and on I do hear complaints like आजकल सब्जियां खराब आती हैं. I keep hearing
That's
off
discerning
and on.
consumer.
But it's not got her to a place, and she can do this, right? As in she can send somebody to buy from wherever,
Correct.
at whatever frequency. Now the thing is with meats, she does that, right? So for meat purchase, somebody will go to David and buy in bulk from there and bring her her meat.
Yeah.
I've never seen her do that for fruits and vegetables because, like, for her it's the
Maybe
same.
it's exposure. I don't know.
No, for her it's the same thing, right? As in for her, fruits and vegetables are.
Or she's just like assumed that all fruits and vegetables are bad today.
Yeah,
Maybe that's
possibly.
also-
So, as in those are the mindsets. I think, but this is going to be an interesting problem to solve because the consumer barriers are going to keep changing, right? Discerning people people like you, where food, cooking is a very intrinsic part of your day-to-day life, right? If you are given a value add on anything related to food, you will immediately jump.
Correct.
Right? Then there will be the health conscious, that cohort, which is going to be people who will make choices which freshness also equal to healthy.
It is.
It is. We'll also make those choices. Then there'll be, okay, as long as it's convenient, I'll do it. Hey, listen, I'm happy with Blinkit. I don't want to have another app. This just works fine for me, right? Then there'll be a cohort who will want to go back to the milk basket, programmed, scheduled life, saying that, hey, I have 2 kids at home. I need 6 bananas every day in the morning. This is easier for me. I can schedule it, right? And I'm assuming they have a scheduler where you can schedule delivery.
That same thing is coming on Handpickd as well. Anyway.
Same thing, right? So that'll be one consumer. But the large majority of people,
who do you think is the large majority of people?
I think the people for whom it doesn't bother enough, that's where your core job will be. As in, how do you kind of get them, right, to transition? Because all these,
But that's not your lowest hanging fruit.
it's not. I'm saying that's the real scale, right? But these 3 cohorts are the ones you'll be able to kind of, and that will also require a lot of great creative execution, right? For these 3 to also start tipping. But the bigger problems will start happening once you've scaled enough within these cohorts, and then now you're seeing that, hey, these cohorts, if the cohort is 100, I've got to 50, right? And beyond 50 now I can't. Diminishing returns, and then I have to hit the middle of the market. But I think that's the journey. But tell me another thing. Knowing you, is there a film idea which is going around on this brand in your head already? Have you already thought one through?
We've already done a few films.
You've done a few films?
Yeah. That mango thing I was telling you about.
Oh, it's a film. It's not a static.
No, they're also it's a massive campaign. So there are films, there are statics, all. That's a huge campaign.
I haven't seen the film.
It hasn't been put out as yet.
Oh, it hasn't been
We
put
just finished doing it. It was not shot. This is an AI film. It's a very, very simple film. It's just there's only one shot in the film.
Oh, I want to see that.
Nothing. It's just a beautiful house.
Will it be on or published by the time this episode goes live?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Even if it's not published, it doesn't matter.
Cool, but I think this is interesting, man. This is
That's
very
nice.
cool stuff.
Yeah.
Good.
Next time we'll talk about what. Oh, we just talked about what you were doing.
Yeah, we did. We kind of flipped the.
Yeah.
And you pulled a fast one on me. By the way, that was not how the order.
But it
I
happened
got it.
very organically.
Yeah, it happened very organically.
Okay, thank you very much for watching. Please go and download Handpickd. It is great. If you like fresh fruits and vegetables, go download Handpickd. Also give us a like and a comment and a share. And
Subscribe, please.
subscribe as well.
By the way, we've crossed 500 subscribers on YouTube.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Please no hate comments, yeah? Like, don't do that shit. Thank you.
It's okay. Do whatever you feel like doing.